Greetings, fellow Octopathians, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. And I said I'd start with some side quests in this episode for the endgame, and I know the exact one I want to go do to start with. Because I have one Lapis Lazuli in my possession now. If you want to know where I got it? When I was stealing from people, I did it up in the Grand Port, and one of the people in the bazaar area had the Lapis Lazuli on them. So I stole it, like everything else. So, for Kit's quest down here, I needed a Lapis Lazuli.
However,
Alright, so, yep, give them what they need. Give them what he... This is amazing! What a fine piece of Lapis Lazuli! This should surely do the trick. I will repaint the troop's signboard and restore it to its former glory. I'm going to get to work preparing the paint at once. What is this? It looks just as it did when it was new. Even better. Kit, did you do this? I did, with the help of my kind friend here who helped me get the ingredients for the paint. You did? But it requires Lapis Lazuli, such a precious mineral. In this painting, I had no idea you had such artistic skill. I knew you had some skill as a stagehand, but you have real talent, Kit. This is why it's positively magic what you've done. Kit, I am very glad we could travel together. I will be praying that everything goes well for you. Thank you. And thank you so much for everything you've done for me until now. Now I can set out to search for my father without any lingering regrets. I've heard word of a woman who knows of my father's whereabouts. It seems she has also been looking for me. Oh no! Oh no! What have I done? What have I done? I've doomed us all! It's Lyblac! Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Octopathians, I am so sorry I have doomed us all by helping Kit. I am so sorry. I brought about the apocalypse. I must find her and learn what she knows. I hope you will have a good journey, my friend. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Kid, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ORSTERRA, I have doomed you all. I've doomed us all! I'm sorry! Oh my god. Oh man. I can't believe I did that. I didn't know. I mean, I suspected she was looking for Kit, but now he's going to look for her. Oh no. Damn my altruism. Okay. I've only stolen from people, I've done no inquiry. So... I'm not going to do Travel Banner right now. No, I'm just not doing it. I don't need to steal from anyone anymore. So, Therion can leave the party. So... Alright, Duskbarrow it is. Here we go. Elderly woman, more plentiful provisions. Elderly woman who freely dispenses wisdom and advice to all around her. Whether they seek it or not, she is wont to judge others harshly, particularly outsiders, who she greets with suspicious glances and guarded words. That said, she does so not out of malice, but rather a simple, perhaps misguided desire to protect the traditions of the village where she was born. You, sir, you have a quest. Obliging merchant, hidden item. A merchant incapable of asserting himself wherever he goes, he is pressured into purchasing worthless wares. As a result, his home is cluttered with junk, and he is at a loss as to how to deal with it.
It's like this.
Some down on his luck mercenary has been taken to raiding the nearby ruins. He badgers me with worthless trinkets he finds there, claiming they're valuable artifacts. When I try to shoo him off, he turns most belligerent. I do wish someone would do something about him. Oh! I know the grave robber he's talking about. I haven't shown it on screen yet, on recording. I know who he's talking about. In one of the Chapter 4 dungeons, optional dungeons, there's a grave robber. And he's looting one of the optional dungeons. So that's who he wants me to deal with. So, I'll leave that. Smirking townsperson, hidden item. A man blessed with extraordinary luck and an infectious smile. Every little thing seems to go his way, and everyone he meets seems to enjoy his company. He is well aware of his good fortune and takes advantage of it to lead a life like no other. Can you share some of that luck with me, sir? No? Okay. I need some. Discount at the end. Village headman. This headman, though perhaps in name only, in practice, the village is so small that any disputes that arise can be resolved relatively easily by the residents. If anything, his only responsibility of note is to smile and converse with everyone. Inquire. Fearful mother, a woman who lives with her son in Duskbarrow. She hates bugs and beasts with a passion and will not suffer their presence. Nor will she suffer those unsympathetic to her feelings, which is why she left her husband. What do you want? My son has brought a tiger cub back from the woods. Oh, it's sweet and adorable now, but what about when it grows up? Tigers are meat-eaters, aren't they? And ferocious too, I'm led to believe. What do I do, I ask myself. How to train it... Where did I get this knowledge? Well, share, I guess. I don't know where I got that. I'm sorry.
Oh my.
You say you can teach us how to train a tiger to be docile and not dangerous in the least? Well, I suppose we could manage that. You will look after him properly, won't you, dear? With all my heart, every day and every evening. I promise. If you can keep your word, you can keep the cub. Yay! Thank you, Mom! Except it is too large a task for one child. If we are to keep him, everyone in the family must do their part. Being responsible for another life is no small matter. Thank you for your advice. I'm sure that together we will succeed. Beastly Scarf. Odds and ends. You boy! What's your story? Animal-loving child. Young boy who lives with his mother in Duskbarrow. He has a habit of taking home anything and everything he finds, much to the dismay of his mother, who immediately will throw it out. Tiger Cub. Small tiger as yet unnamed. Such matters are deserving of deep consideration, for their moniker may come to define them in the eyes of others. Villager, hidden item. Ever since she was a young girl, this woman enjoyed gallivanting through the woods by herself, at one with nature. Worried about being judged as unsophisticated, however, she dresses like a native of a major city. Ma'am, you're gonna have to get out of my way.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you.
I'm not sure why her weaknesses flashed red for a moment. I'm not sure what that was all about. Ow.
No.
1,000 spears. Go!
No.
Windhild's battle cry.
Windhill fights with us.
No chance.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Just a hidden item. Improved Bow of the Eagle. I'll have to check that out later. Who are you, sir? Wait, I've already inquired? When? Wait, that's Ashlyn, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Hello there.
Well met. Remember me? You gifted me the sword Snakesbane. My father came to this place, that much I know. People here tell me of ancient ruins that stand outside of town. I have little hope of reaching them alone, but with your help... Ruins outside of town. He's referring to the place where the grave robber is, if I'm not mistaken. So, on that note, shall we? Shall we go take a look? I got a grave robber to deal with, and I need to take Ashlyn with me. Come with me, please. Thank you. He's only 3 out of 10. Weak. Ruins outside of town. At least I think that's what he's talking about. I could be wrong. Moldering ruins, yeah. So there's a grave robber in here. Need to find him. Die. Just, yeah. Hey! Prepare to be taught a lesson! Please don't hurt me!
Let us fight with honor. Have at you. No, bitch. No, bitch.
Oh, you are so pathetic. I'm not even gonna bother summoning Windhill to fight you. Just go away. Oh, he lived. Alright, maybe you're not as feeble as I thought you were. He definitely got some chunkiness to his health, that's for sure. He won't last much longer, though, I assure you. There we go.
The thrill of the fight.
Plum basket. Damn it all! You'll rue this day! You saw him off, did you? Well, I'm most grateful for that, I can tell you. Now I won't be bullied into buying his worthless rubbish anymore. What in the... is this? Well, look at this, would you? I was idly cleaning the soil off, and what do I find but a pattern rendered in gold? Gods in heaven, I wonder... Yes, this one too, and this! Verily, these are wondrous relics, and no one has noticed! Imagine the face that wretched grave robber would pull were I to tell him. Which I won't. I cannot breathe a word of this. Why, you ask? Because I too thought this was mere rubbish. People would think me a fraud or worse, a fool. Why, I'd be the laughingstock of the Commerce Guild. This affair has been a warning to me. I must reapply myself to my trade. Yeah, good for you. I'm just curious about something. So... One sec. I don't know, it's just something's off about the War Master. Because it's like showing red on their weaknesses to start with, which I'm not sure why it's doing that. Uh-oh. I forgot this guy was here. Father! Arrgh! Father, it's me! Remember who you are! Gah! Father? Father! Ashlyn, is that you? Father, you're saved! The beast is slain! It is? I'm sorry, my son, No, I will hear no apologies. You are safe, and that is all that matters. When I was possessed by that monster, it spoke to me. Others like it were slain by men. It wanted vengeance. The voice engulfed me. I fell into it, drowning, and then my mind was no longer my own. That terrible magic, what folly, what madness gripped me. That creature, it... Enough, Father, it is behind us now, and all is right once again. That is sweet news, my son. The quest is done, my father saved. Thanks be to you. I'll take my father to the nearby village so that he may rest and recover. I pray that your journey too shall have a blessed conclusion. Monster Trainer's Hat. Am I the only one who thinks that was a little anticlimactic considering all this build up to fighting us? He's like, oh, there's a serpent that's taken hold of him, yada yada. Part of me thinks that was kinda underwhelming as a conclusion. I should be able to inquire, yeah? Yeah, he's now inquirable. Ashland's father and one of the survivors of the Greenwood tribe. He used forbidden magic to protect his village but was possessed by a giant snake in the process. Though the snake is gone, the memories will continue to haunt him. Kind of... yeah. Excuse me just a moment. I'm gonna get Therion out just to see what kind of items I can steal. Just baskets, that's all. Okay. Alright, I'll save my game. I may have time for another town, but it needs to be a small one. So... it's gonna need to be a smaller town. That's what it's gonna need to be. So let me... alright, let me scan... I think Whisper Mill is probably going to be the best choice. Yeah, there's only like 2 quests here, so I have time. Inquire. Villager, plentiful provisions, man who lost his childhood sweetheart to sickness before they were married. Though not a day goes by without him thinking of what could have been, he takes comfort in his memories of their times together and tries to make the most of his lot. Inquire. Rumor monger, man with a reputation for knowing all the latest gossip. Even rumors from the far side of the world are no exception. Rumors that somehow manage to outpace travelers and merchants. None can vouch for the veracity of his words, however. Troubled villager, hidden item, man who always seems to be smiling regardless of the circumstance. As such, he's often asked to act as an intermediary to help resolve disputes. No matter how heated the discussion may become, his expression remains unchanged. You, sir, villager, hidden item. A young man who has lived in Whispermill since he was a child. Ever since his pet passed away, he has preferred to stay inside, but has lately come to miss the great outdoors he and his dog used to explore. Wait, I've already inquired on you? Oh, it's the ratio! What do you need this time? You're the one who always comes to save me. Yes, I'm still on my journey to spread education in as many lands as I'm able to. I came to this town to teach, but I can't seem to connect well with the children here. They do not open up to me no matter how hard I try. No, not one has shown up to my lessons when I hold them. I feel useless. Perhaps I've been fooling myself, thinking I was making a difference. I just wanted to be like you, Professor Bastet. Okay, he sounds like he needs encouragement. Villager, hidden item. Man who lives in the village with his wife who fell into a depression after their son died of a deadly disease. Seeing her in such a state pains him terribly, and it was only after they conceived another child that both the husband and wife grew more hopeful for the future. You, madam? Slender farmer. Friendly woman who grows wheat in Whispermill. She also makes and shares sweets with her neighbors, which has led her to be quite liked within the village. What's your quest? It's a disgrace, that's what it is. He's raising the price to use the mills again. But it's not like I've got any choice. I can't mill my wheat without a windmill. What am I supposed to do? I know the solution. I actually do, but I'll explain it in a moment. Discount the end. Villager. Woman who lives in the village with her husband. When their son died of sickness, she fell into a deep sadness for a time. However, after becoming pregnant with another child, she has found renewed happiness. Crap. Oh, there it is. Hidden item. Commemorative coin. And you're the last one. Elderly woman, guide with ease. An elderly woman residing in Whisper Mill. 6 months ago, her husband passed away when a terrible sickness ravaged the village. Every day she visits his grave to speak with him, as she regrets taking him for granted when he was alive. As for her, I know the exact solution to this quest. It's an Atlas Dam. There is a gentleman here who's an engineer, and he engineers windmills. So I believe if I bring her to him, if I bring him to her, that will resolve the quest. Because I think he's going to want to engineer a new windmill, I think is what is going to happen. I think this is the solution? I've encountered Theratio's mother somewhere, so I wonder if she's going to be the one I have to get, but I don't remember where she is. Oh, that's the solution.
Speaking of which...
Excuse me, might it be that you've been able to unuse the mills and experiencing some trouble? Well, yes, actually, I have. The owner suddenly raised the fee. Then please use my windmill. I went to all the trouble to make it, but no one has even given it a try. I'm only charging the bare minimum, too. I'll even help you transport your wheat. Well, that sounds wonderful. I suppose I'll take you up on your offer. I know I'm not the only one who's been stuck with their crop piling up and no way to mill it. I'll tell the others. That would be a great boon to me. Don't worry, you won't regret trying my mill. $22,000 leaves. Alright. Oh, he already left my party. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the only thing I can think about with Theratio is to find his mother right now. That's all I can think of at the moment. But I don't remember where she is. So that's going to be an issue. So I'm not going to be able to continue his quest for now. Okay. So I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to have to end the episode here. I'll pick a town to go to next time to continue my questing in the Chapter 4 areas. So, I don't know where I'll head to just yet, but... Well, I'll tell you where I'm leaning to. I'm leaning to Northreach. That's what I'm leaning to, but I'm not fully decided. So, don't hold me to it, because it could change. But I need to go ahead and end this episode here, because there's not much more I can do with the time I have. So, with that, I will leave things here. Come back for some more side quests. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you next time.